Well. Decent win for the Lakers last week on, I believe it was Friday. They beat the Wizards. The Wizards are terrible, so the Lakers killed them by like, I don't even know, 30 points, I think. I don't even know. Let's see. But yeah, they killed 31-point victory for the Lakers last Friday against the Wizards. So yeah, they're supposed to do that. The Lakers are supposed to win that way. The Wizards are not good, 12-35 for the season, so you're supposed to beat those teams like that. So is it an impressive win? No. You're supposed to do that. That's how you're supposed to beat those kind of teams. So they did that. But took care of business like that, so we move on. And then they lost against the Knicks on Sunday. So the most recent loss was on Sunday. Oh yeah, because I talked about the Lakers caved. Yeah, I already talked about that one. But the way this set up here is like the oldest are up here and the newest is weird. So anyways, but yeah, they lose to the Knicks by 12 on Sunday. And I mean, at least it was competitive. But and the Knicks are a good team. So and it was in New York, so I'm not surprised they lost. I'm not surprised by this team anymore getting signature wins. They I guess you can say they have some signature wins, but like they don't. I mean, they lost to Houston already. They lost to OKC already. They lost to the Spurs already. They don't have signature wins against good teams, against the contenders, the ones that are set to be going to the finals. The Lakers are just not that team right this year. So I don't know. Maybe I'll stop making this content because they're not gonna do much. It's not really exciting, to see them underperform. So like maybe if they would get me excited about some, then I can make videos. But this is they're not gonna be champions this year. Like, I don't know. I guess we have to see the playoffs and see how they perform in the playoffs, if there's any improvement from last year. They're not even. They are okay. Well, let me go through to the Knicks first. The Knicks stats: the Lakers and Knicks. LeBron 22 points, 2 for 6 from 3 though. LaRavia 1 for 6 from 3. Gosh, Luka Doncic 30 points, 5 for 14 from 3, but he did have 15 rebounds, 8 assists. Rui Hachimura 11 points, 1 for 5 from 3. Marcus Smart 7 points, 1 for 4 from 3. 0 for 3 from 3 from Jared Vanderbilt. Like, this is a lot of threes, and I like, this is the new NBA, man. Like, you gotta be a good 3-point shooting team. Like, they'll make, like, if the defense is gonna collapse and guard the middle. If you're not a good 3-point shooting team, they're gonna probably not be as aggressive out there on the 3-point line. So you're gonna have to take those threes, and they're gonna live with the percentages, knowing that you're not a good 3-point shooting team. Like, imagine back in the day, if every team did this. Like, they obviously they didn't realize this. They didn't realize the strategy of a 3-point shooting team, right? So back then, they would it was a lot of defense, because they would, well, first of all, you can do more on defense. Let's be honest. Like, a lot of people talk about, oh, today's defense is soft. Well, no, you cannot touch a player. So actually, defenders today, I would argue that good defenders today are much better than the great defenders from back then, because if you're a good defender today, you're a good defender. Like, you cannot touch anybody. You cannot. So yeah, back then you can get away with a lot, and that would help on defense, being able to get away with a lot. But back then in those days also, if you look at it, it was easier to play defense because you don't really have to worry about the three. Like, nobody's really taking the 3-point shot. So, unless it's like Reggie Miller, I guess. But even his percentages you would live with. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people talk about, oh, back then defense was better. Well, I mean, yeah, they didn't have to worry about the three. They really didn't have to. They could focus on the mid range and guarding the paint. And teams were not gonna take the three. They didn't want to. It's just not a. Nobody was. I guess nobody was really practicing the three. They didn't feel confident in shooting threes back then. They would take. I guess they would take the occasional three. I guess if you're known to be a 3-point shooter like Price or like Reggie Miller, I guess you would take it because you're known for that. But nowadays, everybody, the good teams have 3 and D wings, man. The good teams have players that can hit the three, and you're not gonna leave them open, right? So the spacing is in today's NBA is insane. Like, defenders really have to be defenders. You know, they can't be Charles Barkley's, you know, out of shape. No. If you come into this league in today's NBA out of shape, you're gonna get cooked. The NBA is so much more athletic. The defenders are so much more strong. Yes, offensive players are more protected. They're able to get away, to be able to. It's easier to score for them because the defenders really have to work hard to be great defenders. But at the same time, yeah, defenders are much better, like, than the back in the days. Like, back in the days, they were drinking beer at halftime. Come on, man. Like, it's different athletes, man. It's different athletes, different eras. Both eras obviously have they're good and bad. But man, the Lakers is just not it this year. So I don't know. The Lakers were terrible from three. Let me see. Yeah, the Lakers were 28% from three. The Knicks 42%. Yeah, I mean, that's the game. The Knicks were at home. They're shooting great from three. You're not gonna. I mean, you're not shooting well out on the road. You're not. It's not gonna be good. You lost rebounding. The Lakers were out rebounded. The Lakers didn't have as many assists. What else stands out here? More turnovers for the Lakers. A little bit more turnovers for the Lakers. But yeah, I mean, it was a 3-point shooting. You if you can't make threes on the road, it's gonna be very difficult. And that's what happened. So the Lakers do play the Nets tonight in Brooklyn. So this is like a big old road trip. Well, actually, a 2-game road trip. Actually, let me see. Let me see. Is it a 2? But yeah, they play the Nets tonight. Oh no, actually it is a kind of a road trip. Man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. 8-game road trip. Started with Denver. And then to the Clippers, which the Clippers is not a road game. It's in LA. Come on, you get to go home still and be in your house, in your bed. So I would say the road trip started really in Dallas. Dallas, Bulls, Cleveland, which the Bulls just got. Well, the Lakers beat the Bulls, but the Bulls just got killed by the Miami Heat, man. They got killed by the Miami Heat. Like, man, bro. And that's why people talking about, oh, this NBA sucks. Look at this. It's just a 3-point shooting. If you can't make threes in this league, yeah, you're not gonna be good. You know what I mean? The Bulls were terrible from three. Yeah, if you put any of those 90s teams, 80s teams in here, it would be interesting to watch. Because if you can't shoot the three, the teams are not gonna worry about you out there, and they're gonna clog up the paint, defend the mid range, and yeah, I mean, it's just a different game. Yeah. But yeah. Then they went to Cleveland, Washington, New York, and now tonight against the Nets. So we're gonna see how they do. The Nets are not good, man. The Nets are standing at 13th in the East. They're like a little. They're same as the Wizards. You gotta beat this team. The Nets are not a good team. You gotta beat this team. Take the wins. Because now the Lakers are sixth. The Lakers are sixth in the West, and like I said, this is not the year, man. This is not the year. And I've seen basketball. I've seen championship years with Kobe and Gasol, with Shaq and Kobe, and those teams would have signature wins. Those teams, you knew like this is the team to beat, or at least this is one of the teams to beat. The Lakers are not the team to beat. It's already February. The Lakers are not that team. You know, I remember Gasol and Kobe Lakers, Shaq and Kobe Lakers. You knew that they were contenders. Like, you just knew it. Like, even in 2002, when the Lakers started out bad, I think that year they only had like 55 wins. 2002. But they were the back-to-back defending champions. But that year, they started out not very good. They went into the playoffs with only like 55 wins. The Sacramento Kings actually had a better record that year. And the Kings were like the favorite, right? But the Lakers still were able to pull it off. But it's different. It's a different scenario because the Lakers already had the championship DNA, you know. But the year before that, 2001 and 2000 and the year 2000, man, you knew the Lakers were the one, man. You know the Lakers were it, man. And today and right now, the Lakers are not it. Yeah, the Lakers are not it, and hopefully next year, hopefully we'll wait to see what they do in the playoffs, because I mean the rest of the season is chopped. The season is chopped, man. Like they're not let's see. I don't even. Okay, they like these teams. Okay, for example, let's see. All right, so Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn tonight, they should win that one. Philly coming to town on Thursday. They should win that one. I'm thinking of if they were a championship team, what do I expect? If they were a championship team, they should win tonight. They should kill tonight. They should kill the Nets tonight. It shouldn't even be close tonight. And they should beat the Sixers. The Warriors, they should beat the Warriors. They don't have Jimmy Butler anymore. You should beat the Warriors. Handedly. Not like a blowout, but it shouldn't be a problem. Oklahoma. That should be a close game. If you were a championship team, I mean, really, yeah. The championship teams of the past, they would win these games against these. When in 2000, when it was Portland and the Lakers, everybody knew it's between Portland and the Lakers. The Lakers would stomp them. I mean, yeah, I think the season series was, I don't know if it was 2-2 or 3-1 for the Lakers, or tied 2-2. But still, you knew like these are the top teams, and the Lakers are right there. The Lakers either stomping them or they're right there. This season is not like that. Like the Lakers and Thunder. What do you think is gonna happen? It's not gonna be good. Hopefully they get that win, because you need a signature win, man. It's already February. It's 2 months away from the season being over, and you have not been a good team, a contender. Like, you beat the Spurs, but they didn't have De'Aaron Fox. And then once the Spurs got their complete team, you lost. You lost twice to them already when they had their full team. So, yeah. So let's say, yeah. So if it was back in the day and the Lakers were a championship team, I would say, oh, that's barbecue chicken. The Thunder coming to town, that's easy, free. That's free. But now, no, because that's not the team that the Lakers have. And then the Spurs coming to town February 10th on Tuesday. Oh, that's okay. So when do the Lakers play Thunder? Oh, next Monday. Okay, and then the Spurs on Tuesday. So that's a back-to-back. But you're at home. That would be a tough one regardless. But in the past, the Lakers would win these games. Like, that's insane. That's how you know a championship team. Like, the championship team is a championship team. It don't matter if it's a back-to-back, if they're on the road. Like, they get up for it and they are successful. So, yeah. We'll see. It's gonna be a good few days coming up. They got a few good tests, and then it's Dallas again, Clippers, and then the Celtics. February 22nd, Celtics. That's gonna be a fun one. Celtics coming to town, so we'll see. But like I said, it's not very promising this season. But hopefully, like I said, there's improvement in the playoffs. That's all we can go by now, because right now they're worse than last year. So until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Lakers forever.